No germs over there. Morning.
We're good. I'm clear.
You were thinking about your little one with that. It was really useful information, wasn't it?
Really useful, yeah. Something to have a conversation with when I get home.
Next year, indeed. Coming up on the show today, with millions of parcels stolen, lost or damaged after being left in the rain or even being dumped in dustbins, delivery firms are one of the most complained about businesses in the UK.
So today, our consumer actor sorting out your delivery disasters.
Plus, we're always looking for ways to help you save cash. Dr. Travel.
Also today, looking after us here in the studio is Dr. Oscar. He's examining the latest health.
What's the potato for then?
Well, it was his lunch.
Potato, it's a versatile vegetable, isn't it? And we've got a real treat for you on the show as well. We exclusively reveal the first special. So Oscar's given you some clues. Here's some more on who this might be. They're part of a double act, and they can see the funny side in a relationship. We'll let you ponder that for the next, 45 minutes, and we'll reveal all at 9:15.
Part of a double act? Who could that possibly be?
Nah.
Just looking at a double act right now.
Yeah. Funny side of a relationship. Like some comedy duo, I don't know.
Yeah.
It was.
I'm not going to lie, I do feel much better now. Thank you to Preston, I needed it this morning. Coming up on the show today, with millions of parcels stolen, lost or damaged every year, our consumer agony, Anne, when it's the retailer's job to get your delivery to you.
Plus, every penny counts right now. Dr.
And we exclusively reveal the very first celeb quick stepping, or maybe they're jiving or cha-cha-chaing, I don't know, into the Strictly Christmas special. Sometimes.
I wish I was a fly on the wall, Gethin, while you were watching the game.
And my friend, who's English...
Before I could press send, whack.
All right, yeah, rub it in, why don't you?
Fan, well, English perspective. It was quite a relaxing game, especially the second half. So much so, Geth, don't I? Woke up...
You were going to win, you just fell asleep at half-time.
No, I think after the second goal, third goal, and then I thought, a bit tired.
England,
45 alarm.
They were...
That there's plenty of opportunity, financial support and benefits, but... OK, we're going to benefit from your knowledge now. We're going to separate fact from fiction in the latest health...
Good to know, actually, with hydration. Thanks, Oscar. In 5 minutes' time, I bet Dr... I mean, let's face it, they do get a brilliant lineup on Christmas.
And she knows how to move.
To move, and that's what we need for Strictly Fitness. The bum wiggle. Looking forward to that.
So many different feelings, I can imagine. But what if you literally just want to switch off and don't want to do anything?
And you might want to take that step back. So just for a drink, think about new things to be able to do to create new...
And changes, and for some people, you might be around different people at parties or someone who has lost someone. How do you speak to someone or approach someone if it's their loss?
Yeah, I mean, they don't really want to bring it up. They're not sure what to say. Tough. And if they need to take a step out...
So their phone bleeps because it might just...
Good morning. This is special.
Amazed at the amount of work it is.
In the show over all of the years, like it's
before. Now, on your show, the Chris and Rosie Ramsey show, and your husband Chris, you have had Craig Revel-Horwood on this show. So, I mean, is this...
when I do it at Christmas.
He is a bit nicer at Christmas, though. Craig.
Who isn't, though? Who isn't?
Yeah, even Craig, you know.
Yeah.
Final in 2019. Is he giving you any tips, any advice?
He was fantastic then. He was so much a brilliant partner. Can you tell who it is and how it's... And they were Anita Rani, and it's just being else. He's great, isn't he?
I mean, how is rehearsing going? I mean, a little birdie tells me, Rosie, that dancing, not just on a Saturday night with your girlfriends, but you're actually pretty good at it. You've got to be...
This is something else. I'm not...
That's more Strictly Fitness.
This is really intense. Yeah. But I
imagine she's
good luck with the training. Yeah, it's not always that lovely in the northwest of Scotland, is it? They got lucky that day.
I've done Ben Nevis before and I never saw that hot. I could have done with a brew halfway up.
Just snowing, yeah, exactly. Thanks for all your comments on the show today. We've had grief expert Ishbel with us this morning, talking about how to cope. We've had so many lovely reactions to this. Just read you this from Linda. Since I was a little girl, I helped my father make the Christmas pudding. When he passed away in 2012, I tried to make it on my own, and it was a disaster. Memories. That's a lovely story, isn't it?
Dr. Oscar, you've been taking us through the health headlines today. Marie, Hugh and Jason have seen this headline.
Do that, because we're doing party anthems in Strictly Fitness, which is anything but step clappy. How dare you, Gethin? Rosie Ramsey, of your chest.
Good, take it away, Alan.
With a midweek mid-body workout, it's Rhys Stevenson.
Down.
That
In,
explains-
out. Hit. Quick.
Oh, what are we doing?
That's it, hold it. Here we go. Let's go. Yes. And wiggle.
Lovely.
That's it. That's it, Mavis. Yes,
We'll leave
Oscar.
Should we see what they've got for us this morning? Good morning, both. Hiya.
Morning, both. Just
Morning.
thinking that Daphne would quite enjoy Strictly Fitness at the end of the show today. It's perfect, isn't
She's
it?
already warmed up.
Absolutely. Coming up on the show today, before all of that, though, right now, over 1 million people are in debt to loan sharks. These illegal lenders often start out as friends, but once they've trapped you into borrowing, the pressure they can apply can be so bad, 1 in 10 people try to take their own life. We'll hear why a friendly offer of cash at the school gates or on WhatsApp is a red flag.
Plus, many people thought England were robbed at the World Cup, but that didn't stop so-called fans abusing the team and officials. Sports presenter Jessica Crichton.
So today, with potential festive food shortages fueling fear of empty plates and the Christmas shop costing an extra £60 this year, Chris Bavin is sharing asking your family to serve themselves can make your food go further.
Plus, with more food, batteries and novelty toys at Christmas, there's also more chance of choking. So Dr. Zand has actually a good sign.
They're getting on very well this morning and serving up a festive treat. Star of hit BBC say very funny, and the Christmas special is supposed to be very special. We'll see you at 9:15.
Oh, can't wait to. And we love the new cast member this morning, Dr. Exactly.
At one point there, I thought John was going to fill the time by singing. I'm
Same.
glad he decided not to. So I've heard his singing voice. He's got lots of talents, and singing isn't one of them. We'll see him tomorrow, coming up on Morning Live, as loan sharks cash in on the cost of living crisis. And with over 1 million people now in debt to them, we'll hear how the criminals are posing as concerned friends at the school gates to trick vulnerable and desperate people into taking out extortionate financial deals.
And following headlines that food shortages could affect Christmas dinners, Chris Bavin has got festive foodie favourites.
And it's the hit BBC sitcom about an unlikely team of mums. Mud Special is stuffed full of big day disasters. Hello, welcome to Morning Live. Can I just say your skirt is in the festive spirit,
Oh,
Sam?
thank you.
Wow.
If you
look
can't do it now, when can you, hey?
You've gone early for Strictly Final on Saturday, that's all I can say.
Love a sequin.
It's great.
Oh, accessories there.
Do the skirt,
Do a bit of a
actually.
tinsel.
Oh,
Add to the sequins.
great idea.
Unbelievable.
Even the horses up there in Scotland.
Moment. Lots of stories of families getting stranded. Pack extra layers just in case.
Good advice.
7.
First, this morning, the pressure of Christmas as well as the cost of living crisis has left almost 1.1 million people in debt to loan sharks. It's a figure that's trebled in the last decade.
Yeah, and the BBC cost of living.
Things we talked about there with Coletta will be on our website for you to have a good look at. Thanks, Coletta. Really, really useful stuff. Appreciate it.
Thanks. Yeah.
Thanks, Jess, for that report. She's absolutely right. Far, as we've seen there are modest. He was top goal scorer and lasted a bit longer than Wales in the tournament. But price of the Christmas shop going up by £60. You're here to help. When you see the headlines...
But I think if I can allay the fears of that.
And Chris, I mean, for weeks now, people have been saying that prices of fruit and veg are really expensive. But now, supermarkets are slashing some veg to 19p. So
They're perfectly within their rights to do that. So your whole trolley, and they want you in that store.
Yeah. Have you got...
I might put that on my CV. So, yeah, look, I think we do.
We're very good with swaps on Morning Live, aren't we, with our chef
I think
to come
so.
on the show?
Yeah, lots of
it's always
options
options.
floating around. And, you know, we're less than 2 weeks away from the big day now. Lots of people starting to get ready, getting their Christmas dinner bits and bobs together. What are your top tips for a cheaper Christmas dinner?
Okay, thing, because this is one time of year where you're
Get
catering.
the
Save some
family
later
to
on.
choose their own portions will work. Look at that, 7 years at medical school for that. Katie McGlynn reminded me how to dance at the end of the show for Strictly Fitness. Who's your dance partners, and medical thing, isn't it? Like, it's what is happening.
What does it mean? Because the word we're worried about is a blocked airway.
OK, so that's like a mild choking.
A mild choking is anything where you're still able to breathe. So it's down the phone. But 999 will keep you calm, and if you can't shift it, you will need an amp.
Hurting people, don't you? But it's a solid force. Isn't
If
it?
they're
Especially
not
if you're
breathing, you don't
pregnant.
have to worry about hurting them.
Pregnant.
Yeah. Talk you through what to do.
You can see a little baby there. That is literally the size of my youngest one. So if, touch wood, something does get blocked in his airway, what do I need to do?
OK, so if that doesn't... Again, 999, get on the phone immediately. The most important thing at Christmas...
Brilliant. Thank you to Mark.
Good effort there with his tree.
You put your tree up?
Yeah, well, last week he inspired me to put my trust with Only Fools and Horses. So much so that years and years and years ago he got the opportunity.
Robin Malone in your back
legit,
garden?
Yeah.
Wow, that is...
Come for a ride in it next time.
Yes, please.
Well, now that my tree's up, I'm definitely ready for chilling out and watching some classic glitter and everything,
That was very
Katie.
Mark Lane Christmas tree, wasn't it?